Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I have another theatre vlog for you. This afternoon I'm actually heading to the Lowry for the press performance of Dear England. Now this is probably not a play I would have chosen to go and see if I hadn't been invited. I'm not a big football fan. In fact, I really dislike football. So I'm going with my dad, who is a big football fan, and we'll see what we both think of it. I have heard good things of people who don't enjoy football going and really enjoying it, so I'm interested to go and see what I think of it. So yeah, come along with me. I'll show you around the theatre, show you the merch, record the curtain call, and then I'll review the show once I get home as well. So I hope you enjoyed this little video. So we've just arrived, we're just near Media City. The Lowry's just here, so we're a bit early, so we'll just slowly walk across and do some filming, and then we'll head in. Okay, so we're just about to head in now. I will that. But yeah, just about to head in now. Okay, so we're just in the bar area. Picked up our tickets, we're on row Q, P 7 and 8. Got our programme, wristbands, just got a drink. I got lemonade, I've got a Guinness. I'm just waiting for the auditorium open. I think it should be opening soon. Okay, so we're just about to head in now. We're going through door H today, and we're on row Q, seats 7 and 8, so we're just about to head in now. Okay, so we're heading in now. So we're a bit later than usual, we'll be going in, but right, Q, 7 and 8. So 7 and 8. Okay, so we're now in our seats. So we're on row Q. I'm in seat 8. This is the view. So it should be a good view. I'll get back to interview and let you know what we think so far. So it is now the interval, and it's alright. It's not, obviously I'm not a football fan. Some of the references I don't get because obviously I don't know anything about football. My dad's obviously a football fan, so he's getting some of it, but again he said he's finding it a bit slow even as a football fan. But it's alright. The set's interesting, there's some funny bits in there. Yeah, probably not something that I would choose to see. We'll see how the second half goes, see if the pace picks up a bit. So yeah, so I'll get back to you in the end and tell you what I think. Hi, so it's actually been a week now since I went to go and see Dear England at the Lowry, but I've been on holiday in between, so this is the first time I've actually had a chance to sit down and talk about the show. So I'm just going to tell you a little bit about it. So I was invited to the press performance of the show, which was on Sunday the 1st of June, and it started at 3 p.m. The runtime for the show is 2 hours and 50 minutes, and that includes a 20-minute interval, and it has an age guidance of 10 plus. So there was some merch available for the show. So it had the programme, which I just showed you, they were £8. There was a t-shirt available for £28, a scarf for £20, tote bag for £15, key ring for £9, lapel pin set for £9, and a magnet for £8. Now, I actually didn't buy anything. I meant to go back and buy the magnet and I completely forgot at the end. So I don't have a magnet now for this show, so maybe if I'm passing the Lowry, I might pop in and get a magnet, because yeah, I totally forgot to buy a magnet. The show is on at the Lowry till the 29th of June, so I've got some time to go back and maybe get the magnet. But yeah, I'm gutted now that I didn't get the magnet. I should have gone back and bought it. That was my plan. I just totally forgot. So for this show, I actually took my dad along with me, mainly because Lawrence didn't want to see it because he's Irish. It was like, oh no, I'm not seeing it because it's about England. I'm like, yeah, but you like football, you probably like the show, but he was adamant he wasn't seeing it because it was about England. I don't know why, because I'm not even a football fan. I went to see it, and anyway, my dad is a big football fan and he obviously follows England football team, so I took him along with me because I thought he might know a bit more than me and he could help me out if I was a bit stuck on what was going on. So my dad came along with me. We were sat in the stalls. We're on row Q, seats 7 and 8, so it's on the right hand side of the theatre, so it's a side on view, but we didn't miss anything. We saw all the action from those seats. I would definitely sit there again. They were comfortable seats and we had a good view. So like I said, I am not a football fan at all. I'd probably go as far as to say I really dislike football, especially living near Old Trafford. It causes a right load of chaos. So yeah, I'm definitely not a football fan. I am familiar with some of the England players, but probably not the most recent players. So I did know some of the players that were in this play. And so Dear England is probably not a play I would have chose to go to if I was buying tickets myself, if I hadn't been asked to go and review it. It's probably not a play I would have thought to go and see. However, I actually quite enjoyed it. I think my dad probably enjoyed it a bit more than me, but I actually enjoyed it. It actually surprised me. So I would definitely say, even if you are not a football fan, this is still a great play to go and see. So if you don't know anything about the show, it is a National Theatre production, and it actually won the Olivier Award for Best New Play in 2024. The play is written by James Graham and it's directed by Rupert Goold. So this current touring production, which is starting its tour at the Lowry, it is the updated version of the show, and it charts Gareth Southgate's final years as England manager, and it reflects on the 2024 UEFA Euro tournament. So the play follows Gareth Southgate as he attempts to rebuild the England team. So Gareth is haunted by his own penalty miss back in 1996, and so he seeks the help of psychologist Pippa Grange, and he seeks her out to tackle the mindset behind England's long-standing failures. So the play itself, it explores toxic masculinity, racism, and also what it means to lead. So with humanity at its core, you don't need to know a thing about football to be moved by its themes. So that is like that's a very basic overview of what the play is about. Set wise, the set was actually quite interesting. It's designed by Es Devlin, and it features this rotating circular stage which sort of keeps the action moving. It also features several large digital screens, and these sort of help us leap between matches, media frenzies, and sort of behind the scenes briefings and such. So that's how they use the screens. And then above the circular stage is sort of like this halo lighting rig, and that really helps to sort of create the feel of like being in a stadium. So cast wise, I thought the cast were amazing. Gwilym Lee, who played Gareth Southgate, was fantastic. He really embodied Gareth Southgate. He had all his mannerisms down to a T. He was really good. I'm not as familiar with the other players. Obviously my dad is, and he said they were all fantastic. So now's probably actually a good place to go through the programme. I can go through the cast and show you what's in the programme. Okay, so this is the programme. You see on here it says that it's running till the 29th of June. So inside we've just got some adverts. It's an advert for an upcoming show which is on in July. And another advert for the Addams Family which is on in August. And one for Chicago which is also on in August. I got an advert for Blood Brothers, which is on in November, and then one for The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, which is on from December to January. So we've again got an advert here for the Lowry 360, which Lawrence and I have been seeing. It's very good. We've got an advert for the restaurant that's in the Lowry. Some more adverts. Some information on the National Theatre. Some shows that are going to be on in the cinema. And then we get on to the Dear England information. So we have this article here, The Impossible Job. We then have this, which it says, England football and the penalty shootout. So that's all information about the different penalty shootouts that England have taken. We then have some really nice production images. We then have the cast list here. Understudy list. It says here, length is 2 hours and 50 minutes, including a 20-minute interval. Then have the creative team. And have all the headshots. We've got some more production images. We then have the cast biographies, and I actually don't like the way this has been done because I like to have the pictures of the person so I can see who they are, because I don't always know who they are. I think by having the pictures on this page, I don't actually know who they are from having the pictures here. I mean, it does have the names on it, so you can look back, but I think it would have been nicer to have the image next to the biographies. It's just a personal preference. I just think it's annoying to have to look back and see who they were. So this is in alphabetical order, so I'll just quickly go through it. So you have Matt Bardock as Mike Webster, Josh Barrow as Jordan Pickford, Jas Becky, who's ensemble, and he's also the understudy for Marcus Rushford and Raheem Sterling and Bukayo Saka. We then had Jude Carmichael, who plays Marcus Rashford. We then have Gunnar Corfray, who played Gary Lineker, Sven Goran Eriksson, Thomas Tuchel and Boris Johnson. We had Gamba Cole, who played Raheem Sterling, Ryan Donaldson, who played Harry Maguire, Jordan Ford Silver, who was ensemble, and he was the understudy for Kieran Tripper, and Jadon Sancho and Dele Alli. We then had Felix Ford, who played Alex Scott, Roxanne and Theresa May. We then had Courtney George, who was ensemble and also the understudy for Alex Scott, Roxanne and Theresa May. We then had Will Harrison Wallace, who was ensemble and also the understudy for some other parts as well. We then had Miles Henderson, who was ensemble and is also understudy for a few parts. We then had Kendall Herida, who played Kieran Trippier and Jordan Sancho. We then had Joshua Hill, who played Jordan Henderson and he was the understudy for Gareth Southgate. We had John Hodgkinson, who played Greg Clark, Gianni Infantino and Matt Letizia and the Vicar. We then had Philip LeBay, who was ensemble and also understudy for a few parts. We had Tom Lane, who played Eric Dyer and the understudy for Harry Kane. We then had Gwilym Lee, who played Gareth Southgate. Martin Marquez, who played Sam Allardyce. Physio Phil, Fabio Capello and Pan Amam manager. I apologise if I get any names wrong, I'm terrible at pronouncing names. We then had Eloise Shakespeare Hart, who was ensemble and the other study for Pippa Grange. We had Tain Sai, who played Bukayo Saka. We had Tony Turner, who played Greg Dyke, Steve Holland and Graham Taylor. We had Tristan Waterson, who played Dele Alli. We had Liz White, who played Pippa Grange. Ryan Whittle, who played Harry Kane. And then we have the creatives' biographies here. I have some information on the National Theatre, some production credits, and then we have some more adverts, and that is the programme. So overall, I really enjoyed Dear England. It did take me a while to get into it. I did think the first half was a little slow, but it did pick up in the second act, and by then I was gripped. So even though the play might be based on football, it is ultimately a story about people, which is why I think it works so well. So I would say, even if you're not a football fan like I'm not, give it a go and you might actually be surprised by how much you actually enjoy the play. I'm giving the show 4 stars. And yeah, really enjoyed it. My dad really enjoyed it as well. Yeah, and I definitely recommend it. It's on at the Lowry until the 29th of June, so you got lots of time to go and see it. I will link down below where you can get tickets for the shows at the Lowry. I'll also link down below the official website so you can see where it's touring to. I'm pretty sure I've seen it's going to Sheffield at some point. And I'll also link my full review down below, which is on my blog all about theatre. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this little vlog and review video. If you have, please do give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.